Okay, I believe we're online. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're going to have another look at SayIntentionsAI ATC program. We're in Hawaii. We're going to continue our island hopping. I'm going to run a Southwest Airlines flight 2320 from Honolulu to Kona. So they did this ride in the real world in 48 minutes. We're going to see just how close we can come to that. The aircraft's cold and dark. I don't have anything programmed in. I just got in here myself. And I don't have the 2D displays up behind the seats for you because of the way I have to do this recording. If I'm going to run SayIntentions, I need my microphone. My microphone's plugged into a separate computer that runs OBS for my usual recordings. But now I have it running on the server because the server's doing some extra duty today with that. So hopefully that won't be too much of a hindrance on the flight deck. With that said, let's get going. Alright, DC battery selected, too bad. DC battery switch is on guarded, standby powers auto guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, fuel pump switches are off. Wipers left and right is set to park. Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gear is down. We've got 3 green and 3 green on the aft overhead. And let's set the weather radar to test. Master caution reset. Fault in out. And overheat fire. Ground power is available. And let's confirm we have ground power on the AC selector. There we go. Alright, let's get set for unconditioned air. And galley power is on. IRS selectors to nav. Emergency exit lights are armed. Air conditioning, temperature is fine. Let's enter our present position. PHNL. And what's in the database for the airport matches pretty closely to what the IRS is picking up, so that's good. Alright, so flaps are up, up, and up. The parking brake is set, and let's give them the position lights. Hey, Polo Chocks, how's it going? Today we're having a look at SayIntentions. I want to see just how well this can perform. I did it yesterday on a video because I really wasn't sure how well it was going to work. But it did okay. It has its issues, but I figured today we're going to give it another shot and we'll go live and see just how well it's going to perform right off the cuff. So, let's keep going, shall we? Alright, flight controls, leading edge devices, test. Service interphone is off. Engine reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 14,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. And back to normal guarded. Log airspeed warning test 1 and 2. And we'll come back to store warning. Might be a little too early for that. 3 green on the landing gear and the PSCU is out. Let's check the oxygen flow. Yeah, SayIntentions ATC got a little mixed up there, but it's still a beta product, so hopefully that stuff will get worked out. But I like it. I think it's a great add-on. It takes ATC to a whole new level, which is pretty cool. I mean, unless you're flying on VATSIM, you know, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's do our lights test. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, spoilers A and B are on guarded, your damper is on, VHF nav radio is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source selector is auto, control panel set to normal, fuel temperature is fine. Crossfeed check.
Expect runway 36 for departure.
Pushback approved. Expecting runway 36, Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
And our AC/DC panel is fine. Equipment, cooling, and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are off. No smoking seatbelt sign is on. Window heat, and let's run that test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. We've got 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is looking pretty good. AC panel looks good. And let's clear that master caution. Overheat test. That's looking pretty good, and we are set for unconditioned air. Today's ride is 23.
Echo Mike, follow the Cherokee, then hold short of taxiway Tango.
Following the Cherokee, holding short of taxiway Tango, Embraer 225, Echo Mike.
Outflow valve. Alright, our lights are good, and first flight of the day, we'll use the right igniter.
Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo cross runway 22, contact ground on 121.9.
Crossing runway.
When I run MS 2020, I run 2 of them at HDMI and 1 of them with the display port converter, because I don't have the 3 entrance. The 3 plugs just don't work. With the 4090, there's only 2. So it was either that or set them all up, all 3 of them as display port. But I just grabbed 1 cable that I had, plugged it in, and didn't have an issue, you know, between the 2 of them.
Taxiway Delta, waiting for departing traffic.
I think the only thing that I noticed was inside Windows itself in display. You'll notice where you have that limited and full RGB, the 420 or the 444, a little difference in there. That's it. Other than that, it's basically the same. Hey Luke, oh, I'm glad you like the flight deck. This flight deck was built in a week professionally by Flightdeck Solutions. I actually had an IT come down to my house. It was him, myself, and a friend of mine. And it took us a week to put this together. But that was after, I think, a 6 or 8 month lead time when all the components were being built. So, and I've been enjoying it now for 9-10 years going on it. And the only thing I've replaced is a couple of pots in here, added some backlighting, a new controller in there only because I wanted to, with some new Hall effect sensors. Other than that, everything else is original. Pretty cool. That goes to testament to the quality of their workmanship and their equipment. So, pretty cool. Alright, so let's see. Where do we leave off? We need ATIS, right? So let me grab. ATIS is 127.9.
RF12. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
I've got my weather data.
2500p. Scattered at 4000p. Temperature 2A. Dew point 22. Altimeter 3004. Arriving and departing runways 268 left, 26 left, 22 right, 22 left. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures, contact clearance.
In the real world, they're using 8 left. So that's what we're going to use unless they force me to change.
Daniel K. Inouye International
Hey, Aviation Nate.
Information Mike. 2153 Zulu. Wind 169er F12. Visibility 10.
Yeah, that's 4K on all the monitors, pulling chocks.
500p.
Except, well, not the smaller ones. The smaller ones are running at 1366.
Temperature 2A.
That's enough of that. So yeah, the smaller monitors are running at 1366, but the big ones are running at 4K. Alright, ATIS clearance. Let's tune in clearance now. 121.4. give a listen here. Southwest 2320 request clearance as filed to Kona with, oh man, I forget, what the heck did they give us? I should have wrote it down. I can't remember what.
Clearance, good evening, 2 Quebec off Atlantic City, Yankee.
Wait for her to yell at us.
Parker, 2 Quebec Golf, Kennedy clearance, good evening. Atlantic City Airport.
Southwest 2320 Honolulu clearance cleared to Kona via the Pele 3 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 17,000. Expect flight level 23010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.3, squawk 1224, runway 08 left. Information mic is current.
1-4. 2 Quebec off, clear Atlantic City to Kennedy 5, runway heading to the JFK 1.5.
And alright, information mic. I didn't even write it down. Alright, let's see, let's read that here. Honolulu clearance cleared to Kona via, okay, Pele 3 departure, that's what I have set up. Then as file, claim maintain 17,000, expect flight level 230, okay, that's what we put in. And departure 118.3, squawk 1224, okay, and runway 08 left, right, 8 left is what they use it in the real world as well. Alright, so let's read that back to them.
Emirates 43 Charlie. Emirates 43 Charlie. Request the expected SRE for us, Emirates 43 Charlie. JFK 5.
Oh, you know what, I think that might be XATC chatter. Let me dump that. Can't run both of these at the same time. They interfere with one another. Would be nice if they could work together. Alright, that should stop interfering with us. Southwest 2320, cleared to Kona via Pele 3 departure, then as filed, climb maintain 17,000. Expect flight level 230. 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.3, squawk 1224, runway 8 left in use. We have information, Mike.
Southwest 2320 read back, correct? Expect runway 8 left, contact ground on 133.6.
133.6 Southwest 2320. Good day. So that's pretty cool. Even if I screw up my text, it still actually manages to figure out what I want. So that I like. Alright, so ATIS clearance. Now let's program the flight management computer. So I'm going to try and get through this just as quick as I can, since you don't have the screens anymore. PHNL, we're going to PHKO. Yeah, the way that I have to film this so that you can hear my audio and their audio, I have to run OBS for my main computer, so. Alright, this is Southwest Airlines. Oh. 2320. And we have 8 left. Pele 3 to LNY, I believe. Yep. And on the arrival, we have Vicky 9 from LNY, and we're using 17 on the way in. Let me have a look at that real quick. Pele and then Roshi, LNY, Zelina, Tammy, Vicky, and then we are on our way in. That looks pretty good. Alright, that looks good. Now I've got to get my fuel in here and payload. Now, block fuel is going to be 106.50. Our payload is 23.5. Gives us a CG of 23.7, and we should have a zero free weight of 118.6. Alright. Let's dump that. Alright, zero fuel weight, 118, and what do we have here? 10.4 is our plan. Final reserve is 2.2. Cost index is 18. Again, sorry I don't have this up for you, but it's the way everything is set up to test SayIntentionsAI. I don't think my wife is going to let me pay $30 a month, though. I'm hoping they bring that down. This is a nice program. I would definitely pay for this. Alright, top of climb 272 at 21. And we have an OAT of 14. Alright, that looks good. We're not going to derate. We don't have a slope on this runway. Let's get the winds in here. Oh. Put it in the right spot, Johnny. This is going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. And we're looking at engine out 141. We've got a trim of 475. Alright, that all looks good. Since we're down here, let's see, 30.04, and what's the average? 13. And we're cruising at 23 today, right? So we'll put in 20, 15, and 10,000. Let's get that in real quick. 274 at 15. 319 at 2. And 149 at 2. And that all looks good. Let's have one more look at that. And then the hold at 5. That looks good. Alright. Don't think I need that anymore. Let me have the charts here. Hey Craig, how's it going? Alright, let me put some info in case we have to come back. Oh, that's in already. This must have been for my ride in. And that is... no, that's not set. So this is why this would be nice if XATC chatter would mix in with this. This way I can hear actual traffic in between my transmissions if we can get the two of them working together. I believe someone asked, and I think Mark said that it's possible depending on, say intentions. Depends on whether or not he can get the data that he needs. So it can detect whether or not it's talking, or if I got my key pressed to keep XATC quiet. Now that would be a nice mix. Alright, you're good, you're good, you're good. And let me put these frequencies frequencies in here. Alright, ground is 133.6. Tower is 118.1. That's all set. Now, give me terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, position. And we're good up to 17 right now, yes. Yep, alright, that all looks good. Alright, nose wheel steering is normal, got it. Our clock is fine. Let's check out main displays.
Echo Mike, follow the King Air, then hold short of runway 30.
Following the King Air, holding short of runway 30 and
Lois.
rear 225, Echo Mike.
Auto flight. Auto flight looks good. Okay, and our primary display.
Echo taxi to runway 21 via taxi.
Artificial horizon is level. We've got a ground speed of 0.45 on the speed tank. V1 is 127. 141 is V2. 079 on the heading. And we've got 3004. Local pressure. Decision height is a deuce. And we've got 17 on the altitude. That looks good. I have terrain on the nav display. Let me get these. That's 3004 on the standby. And that looks good. Alright, N1 is set to auto. Speed reference is auto. Fuel flow reset. Rejected takeoff. That's all looking good. I-475 is the trim. Let's check the bottles. And cargo. Let's get that test done.
Vertical speed. Adjust.
That's all looking good. That test is done.
Crossing. Climb. Climb.
And
Crossing. Climb.
whoa.
Climb. Climb. Clear of contact.
I almost fell out of the chair.
Descend. Descend.
And I tell you, that
Descend.
metal plating there didn't feel all that great either.
Descend. Descend. Descend.
Alright, that's good. Let's get the doors buttoned up.
Now. Increase.
And let's get our APU up.
Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed.
Oh, that is so cool.
Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical
American
speed.
778 cleared for RNAV approach runway 18. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile
And
final.
let's do ground proximity.
Cleared RNAV approach 18170 until 5 American 778.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Alpha 511 Hotel Alpha,
Enough.
proceed to holding point
Sink
Bravo
rate.
via taxiway
Sink
Alpha.
rate. Terrain.
Proceeding to holding
Terrain.
point Bravo via Alpha Hawker 511 Hotel
Don't
Alpha.
sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Flight slow. Bank angle. Bank angle. Approaching minimums.
Minimum.
2,500. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear.
Alright, we're up
Wind shear.
here.
Wind shear. Too low.
And we'll give that a minute.
Terrain ahead.
GPU can go.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
Let's see, this ride is 149 miles. Yeah, it's a quick ride. They did this in the real world in 48 minutes. And this is a Southwest Airlines flight.
315 X-ray Papa, hold position, landing traffic on short final.
Holding position, Cherokee 315 X-ray Papa.
Alright, that's got to be about a minute. Let's make sure we are disconnected here. Let's call for push.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Now they changed my runway. I hope I changed this and they have us heading in the right direction.
Traffic alert at your 3 o'clock, 5 miles, same altitude. Advise when in sight. Looking for the traffic, United 540.
I set up pushback before I get into flight deck. This way I don't have to get out and break the immersion, but they changed the runway on us, so I'm wondering if I screwed up the pushback because I didn't change it. Now, if anything, we'll get there. That's for sure. And we are on ground, yes.
Foxtrot Romeo, turn right on taxiway Bravo, hold short of runway 17.
And we're at gate
Turning right on Bravo.
Echo 6.
Short of runway 17, Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah, nice quick run before dinner. Surprised my wife's not in here.
FedEx 1210, fly heading 280, descend and maintain 5,000. 280 down to 5,000, FedEx 1210.
Alright, so let's have a quick peek here. We got our zero fuel weight, N1's reduced, max V-speeds, V1, VR, V2. Stab trim is set. Fuel pumps are up, APU is running. And we are set for gate departure. The doors are closed, equipment, external equipment, and chocks have been removed. They're all set, ready to go. So let's contact ground, let them know we're good to go.
United 182, reduce speed to 210.
Reducing to 210, United 182.
Southwest 2320, request push and start gate 6, Echo.
Southwest 2320, Honolulu, ground push and start approved, gate 6, Echo. Information Sierra is current.
Information Sierra, yeah, we just had Mike not that long ago. Clear push and start, gate 6. Information Sierra is current.
For the ILS approach.
Alright, let's
right to 150
get that clock going. Let's turn.
Airline 701.
Let's get out of here.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
And we'll do that afterwards. Any collision. Start number 2.
Romeo, climb to 7,500, contact approach on 121.9er. Climbing to 7,500, switching to 121.9er 45, Quebec, Romeo.
King Air 145 Kilo Alpha, hold short of taxiway Charlie traffic on final approach.
Holding short of taxiway Charlie King Air 145 Kilo Alpha.
United 1244, cleared the visual 27.
Cleared for the visual 27, United 1244.
FedEx 1482, heavy climb to 7,000, report passing through 5,000. Climbing to 7,000, will report passing 5,000, FedEx 1482 heavy.
Start number 1. Oh, good.
Cessna 714 Lima, cleared for the visual on 8 left, maintain 9-0 knots. Cleared visual 8 left, 9-0 knots, 714 Lima.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, taxi to runway 12 via taxiways Bravo and Delta.
Taxiing to runway 12 via Bravo and Delta Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra. Flight plane 11 Bravo Charlie Squawk 0315, switch to 135.4. Squawking 0315, switching to 135.411 Bravo Charlie.
Have to figure out how to control the volume in this thing though. That's one thing I haven't figured out. There's no volume control in here, and I put the volume control in X-plane down to 0 for my radios, and they will still transmit. So I haven't figured that out yet.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Let me have that now. Hey Jim, how's it going? What you're hearing right now is coming from Say Intentions.
Hand signal on the right. Next time and have a good flight.
So I turned XATC chatter off. I'm hoping that one day the two of them can work together. That XATC chatter can pick up that there's a transmission going on with Say Intentions, or that your mic is keyed and then just be quiet. That would be the best of both worlds. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so they are gone.
FedEx 1249 heavy descend and maintain 3000 airport 12 o'clock 20 miles.
I don't have to give you that screen since you don't have any 2D monitors back there. Alright, that's all looking pretty good.
511 Hotel Alpha, proceed to holding point Bravo via taxiway Alpha.
Proceeding to holding point Bravo via Alpha Hawker 511
Alright,
Hotel
Tenant,
Alpha.
don't get ahead of yourself, Johnny. Alright, let's see. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. AP was needed. It's off. Master caution recall. We got a clean board. Flaps are set for takeoff. Transponders, TA auto, weather radars, auto, and flight controls are free and clear. So we are good.
Air 145 Kilo Alpha, make a 180 degree turn and backtrack on runway 30, hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Making a 180 degree turn, backtracking on runway 30, holding short of taxiway Charlie King Air 145.
The free trial only lasts 24 hours, but after yesterday playing with it for about an hour, I actually purchased it for 30 days. My wife wasn't happy, but I told her, listen, it's only a month, it's not an ongoing thing. I said, this will really give me more time to actually sit. 30 days is, you really got to sit and play with it. So I figured I'd give it 30 days. Hopefully the price will come down, because my wife is like 20-ish. She's like, yeah, maybe. So I'm hoping they get the price down, because this is a cool program, especially for me, because I don't fly on VATSIM because I get mixed up easy and I don't want to ruin it for other people anymore. So Southwest 2320 ground, request taxi the runway 8 left. Let's see what we get here.
Southwest 2320 taxi to runway 8 left via Zulu Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Taxi to 8 left via Zulu Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1. Good day. And that's in the standby frequency, and we've got Zulu Alpha all the way down. We didn't get anything crazy. That's good. Zulu Alpha and 8. There you go. Very nice. All right. So far, so good. And we have a SID on the way out. We have a star on the way in, or into, was it Kona? Yeah, we're heading to Kona. So hopefully ATC won't get all that mixed up.
170 knots to McGee. 170 to McGee, Delta 1721.
But this is a nice program.
5 X-ray Papa, give way to the
I mean, I don't plan on going on VATSIM anymore for my mind just can't do it anymore. Just can't keep up. So for me, this is perfect. But for someone that's looking even to transition to VATSIM, this is a nice little program. Even if you use it for 30 days.
Switching to 126.9er, thanks.
Just to get used to talking a little bit and swapping out frequencies on the radio. That's worth $30. If you're looking to get to VATSIM or ICAO, I think is the other one. Pretty cool.
Holding short of taxiway Foxtrot, Cessna 908, Charlie Echo.
Alright, so we got Zulu down to Alpha.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, hold short of taxiway Alpha, waiting for departing traffic.
Holding short of taxiway Alpha, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Alpha 511 Hotel Alpha, proceed to holding point Bravo 2 via taxiway Charlie.
Proceeding to holding point
And I
Bravo
figured
2,
any
Flightdeck
issues that I
511
experience with
Hotel Alpha.
SayIntentionsAI this ride, I'm just going to ignore. Last go around, I was following their instructions, and it was just a little bit too much. We were established on final at one point, and they were telling us to turn left. So, if it gets a little mixed up again, we'll just go ahead. Ignore it, let it catch up. But keep in mind, it's still a beta product, so
183 traffic departing runway 27, climb.
there are going to be issues.
7,000, turn left, heading 210. Climbing to 7,000, left to 210.
But I will say that this ATC program is leaps and bounds ahead of what we've had in the past. No doubt about it.
02, heavy descend to 5,000, expect RNAV approach runway 21.
Has a little bit of a robotic feel to it, but nowhere near as much as it used to be.
Gulfstream 671 Gulf Sierra, continue taxi via taxiway.
Alright, and we're on Alpha.
Continuing taxi via Bravo, crossing runway 27 Gulfstream 671 Gulf Sierra.
Waco 432 Delta Echo, cleared for the visual runway 9er report, tree mile final.
Cleared visual runway 9er report at tree 432 Delta Echo.
Yeah, it would be nice if SayIntentionsAI had some type of volume control on their settings page. I didn't notice anything. I don't know if it's controlled on the cloud or on their end or wherever these come from, but it would be nice. That would be a nice added feature because some of this is a little too
Juliet
loud.
Whiskey, right to 090, climb to 7,000. Right to 090, climbing to 7,000, 635 Juliet Whiskey.
Looks like Hawaiian Air is going to get out of here before us.
Echo, proceed to the ramp via taxiway Foxtrot monitor ground on 121.5.
Proceeding to the ramp via Foxtrot, monitoring ground on 121.5, Cessna 908, Charlie Echo.
Another good thing about this program is if you were to set it up to, I guess, where you can move that slider up where you have a lot of traffic going on, it's good because then you'll learn how to pick out your call sign in between all that nonsense that's going on and be able to ignore the rest. That's pretty big too. Oh, they're not using 8 left, that's for sure.
Tornado 892 Tango Oscar, cross runway tree 1, contact tower for further instructions.
Crossing runway tree 1 will contact
Four
tower
and
892 Tango Oscar.
And we can switch on over.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, continue taxi
Easy
home
there,
short of
buddy.
runway 12.
Oh, it's alright, we are flying Southwest today.
Runway 12, Hawker 511, Hotel
Taxiing a
Alpha.
little bit more than 20. Yeah, Jim, I think that's a nice little go-between. Using this program before you hit VATSIM, yeah. All right, we got a left coming up here.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, traffic at your 12 o'clock 1 mile Cessna Skyhawk on final. Traffic inside Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
Be nice to get rid of these little flickers that are going on here. I don't know where they're coming from. My frame rates are locked, so not sure where that's coming from. Looks a bit hazy out there. Tower, Southwest 2320, holding short, runway 8 left, ready for takeoff.
Taxi to holding point runway, tree 2 via taxiway Bravo.
She stepped on me.
Taxiing to holding point runway, tree 2 via taxiway Bravo Cessna.
Southwest 2320, Honolulu Tower, winds calm, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 8 left for Southwest 2320. Let them know. U and TARA. What do we have here? 10 notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start select is continuous. Auto throttle is armed. Transponder TARA auto. Parking brake release. And 40% and we're gone.
Right base runway 22, Skyhawk 9001 Bravo.
Left.
Let me bring up the SID. And we have
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike
Payload
traffic
3.
at your 12 o'clock 1 mile Cessna Skyhawk on final. Traffic in sight Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
dump that. Let me have that. 40%.
On runway 8 left.
Stable. Toga. Thrust is set. Airspeed's active.
80 knots.
Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80.
V1 rotate.
And we got a right turn coming up
Positive
here.
rate.
Gear up.
$400.
Southwest 399er, reduce speed to 180.
1,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Slowing to 180, then down to 4,000, Southwest 399er.
Southwest 2320 contact departure on 118.3.
Oh. Contact departure on 118.3, Southwest 2320. Flaps 1. Departure, Southwest 2320 with you, climbing through 3400, inbound Pele. Flaps up.
Southwest 2320 ACF approach radar contact. Turn right heading 130 vectors to Roshi. Then own navigation.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that, Johnny. We're looking pretty good right now. See, it gets a little mixed up here. Let's let that rock. Let's see if she can pick this up. Southwest 2320, request direct Pele.
Southwest 2320 direct Pele approved.
Outstanding. Direct Pele, Southwest 2320. That's pretty cool. Been messing with sound in my flight deck using voice meter. Oh, that's pretty cool. You know, Pat738 sent me a box from Flight Sound 10 that actually does the same thing with two of them into one. Eventually, I'd like to have them plugged into the top and have another set on the other side. That would be pretty cool.
Southwest 2320, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb, maintain 17,000, Southwest 2320. There's 10. And we are climbing up beautifully. Let's see if they're going to get us up to 23,000, which is what we filed. So the nice thing is, I guess, if they kind of screw up your flight plan on the SID or the Star or anywhere along the way, if you can request direct to get past that, that's actually not a bad workaround right now. Considering this is still early beta until they get things worked out.
Bonanza 6 Alpha Lima traffic at your 10 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude, advised is in sight.
We're pretty smooth, we'll let them run around. Let's see if before we get to 17 they bring us up to 23.
Southwest 2320, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Southwest 2320 up to 23,000. That was actually pretty cool. I think if they changed that heading for me and then just had me go direct Pele, there would have been nothing wrong with that departure at all. When you come out of Honolulu, you got to make that hard right, and you should have Kona head in here on 113.9, and then once you have that 240-degree heading, then you make your left-hand turn to Pele. Pretty cool ride though so far. I do not believe that SayIntentions works with AI aircraft. I don't think it controls them. Because that was my question with, was it Traffic Global, Just Flight? If it was able to control them, I believe that might be something that they're trying to do in the future. So that would really be great. But right now, I don't believe it's capable of doing it. Alright, so we're inbound Roshi. We should have 9 on the fuel. We're at 9. We're looking pretty good. We're on our way up to 23,000. Local pressure. Oh, still, yeah. Actually, we're going on standard pressure from local. Let's see, they did this ride. Yeah, they did this ride 48 minutes. We're 20 minutes from the gate, 7 minutes from the runway right now. We are looking at another 9 miles, and we're at top of climb, 121 to go. And when we get in, we should have 7.2 on the fuel.
JetBlue 183 traffic departing runway 27, climb and maintain 7,000, turn left heading 210.
Climbing to 7,000.
Right now, X-Plane Beta 3 is what I'm using. I haven't noticed anything out of the norm. And I am using Zibo, the latest from Zibo 23. Haven't noticed anything. But I did uncheck the Z-Link box on all 3 of my computers because it was giving me some flickers. This new fix is supposed to fix that, but I didn't check that box yet. So
have a great day.
That part of it I don't know about.
Southwest 521, contact tower 118.3.
Switching to 118.3, Southwest 521.
Uh-oh, Escobar's on this flight. He's trying to skip out.
1,000 to go.
This has been a great ride so far.
Delta 1721, maintain 170 knots to McGee.
170 to McGee, Delta 1721.
Well, with Traffic Global, I can't see them on my nav display if they're out there, which is pretty cool. Aaron. Yeah, you better give him a parachute before we get in.
Maintain 3,500 traffic at your tree, a Bonanza, same altitude.
There he goes now. He's going to go for a swim.
500 traffic inside.
Unless, of course, he's got one of his submarines waiting for him. All right, Hoshi, we should have 8.5 on the fuel. We're at 8.6 right now.
Go ahead and contact ACF Center
So
on
we're looking pretty
119.3.
good. Temperature's looking good. Our oil pressure, temperature, quantities all fine. Fuel flow and 1 and 2 vibrations all looking pretty good. This has been a great ride from cold and dark up to cruise. And Say Intentions has been a valued freaking add-on for this ride so far. Great. One issue, that was pretty much it. So, nicely done. What are we looking at here? We got 26 miles top of descent now. 102 miles ago.
Mooney 45 Quebec Romeo, climb to 7,500, contact approach on 121.9er.
Climbing to 7,500, switching to 121.9er 45.
So we're inbound Lanai. Let's see, we might even be on that arrival chart already. Let's take a
Mooney
look
56 Alpha Bravo,
at...
right to the VOR, descend to 4,000.
Wait, I want
Right to the VOR, descending to 4,056 Alpha Bravo.
PHKO. And we had Vecchi 1 on, Vecchi 9 on the way in. Oh, we don't get picked up to LNY. Okay. Good enough.
Cessna 714 Lima, cleared for the visual on 8 left, maintain 90 knots.
Cleared visual, 8 left, 90 knots, 714 Lima.
And we had Pele 3.
Avion 635, Juliet Whiskey, right to 090, climb to
Oh, I'm glad you stopped by, Aaron. Yeah, this is definitely something to look into. I mean, the price is a little bit much, even for me. And I mean, I spent a lot of money on my flight simulator because my wife has that ongoing. She heard that $30 a month, and she just kind of, the hairs on the back of her neck stood up. So, that's why I bought it for a month and then told her afterwards. So I have it for a month just to test it. So they're working on trying to lower the price. So, I'm hoping that does come about. If I can get it, if they can get it into the 20s, $20 would be fantastic, but she'd definitely go for that. She wouldn't blink an eye at that. And that I would do. No doubt about it. That I would do in a heartbeat. This program's that good, and I would really like to see the further development of it. And if that bit of cash helps them along the way, that would be fantastic. All right, so at Lanai we should have what? 8.3. We're at 8.4, so we're doing pretty good. We're going to Buck 18. And that's not in range. Oh, that will be in range. Okay, looking good, and we could switch over on that chart now.
Southwest 2320, contact HCF Center on 118.45.
I can't go to 1. Oh wait, schmuck, wrong radio. Southwest 2320, going to center 118.45. Good day. Center.
Southwest 2320. Expect the ILS.
Alaska 413, expect runway 09er for landing.
Via the Vecchi 9er arrival.
Expecting runway 09er, Alaska 413.
Boy, they're stepping on each other, huh? It does get pretty real.
We're making improvements daily, so hold tight for a potentially bumpy arrival.
Oh, I love that message. That message is so cool.
Diamond Tree 4, Alpha Bravo, traffic 10,
Giving you a heads up that
at 90500. Looking for traffic, Diamond Tree 4, Alpha Bravo.
Are they done talking now? Southwest 2320, expect ILS runway 17 approach into Iona via Vecchi 9 arrival. And we're good on down. Southwest 2320, request lower. We're going to head on down if they don't give it to us anyway, since there are some issues with this program.
Southwest 2320, descend and maintain 4000, turn right heading 140.
Descend and maintain 140. Southwest 2320, request direct, Zilna. And that's it for, it's at 4,014, it's at 4,000.
Southwest 2320, clear direct Zilna.
Descend and maintain 4,000 Southwest 2320. Alright, so we're good on down here. Let's go, Johnny.
Air Canada 235, hold at waypoint brakes. Expect further clearance in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll have to take a look at Discord when I get done.
Air Canada 235.
Let's take a look here. Coming in at 139.
Bonanza 46 Lima, Quebec, climb to 4,000, contact approach on 135.6.
Climbing to 4,000, switching to 135.646, Lima, Quebec.
Looking at 174.
JetBlue 945, contact approach on 125.35, good day. Contacting approach 125.35, good day, JetBlue 945.
What are we looking at here? We got 60 miles to go now. All in all, pretty good ride. ATC need a little bit of help, but not much.
446 Sierra Papa, remain outside Bravo airspace, contact approach on 123.45. Remaining outside Bravo, switching to 123.45, Cirrus 446 Sierra
Zelda,
Papa.
8-1, we're at 8-1. Looking pretty good. Pretty good ride. Seatbelt sign back on there. And let me have a look at some charts.
Bonanza 762 Alpha Bravo, maintain VFR below
9797 174 174. Decision height is a deuce. And we are looking, that is good as well. Very good.
American 106, contact New York Center on 133.2.
And we are right on the money.
American 106.
Right on the money.
Southwest 912, proceed direct to the Blanc intersection. Direct to Blanc intersection, Southwest 912.
Alright, we're under 50 miles to go now. In the dim server, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that program to come to fruition. 2.0, that's going to be another nice program. Able to handle a base program of X-Plane or MS-2020 and maybe even P3D. You can't beat that. That's pretty good. Let's see if they'll give us 3,000. Southwest 2320, request altitude 3,000. Oh, they stepped on me again, man.
Maintaining 300 knots. JetBlue 222. Southwest 2320, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Southwest 2320. Cool. And that will set us up beautifully. And we're holding at 5 on a mist. Let's get a little break out here. Oh no, I'd say this was a pretty good run.
Descending to 3,000 airport at site, FedEx 1249 heavy.
Oh, as opposed to running a computer for each for each monitor. I'll tell you though, X-Plane is a resource hog, Jim. Trying to hook up more than one monitor to the computer, man.
Clear direct to Bravo Romeo India, Alaska 709.
Alright, there's our destination. Right up here to the right. Oh no, this has been a pretty cool ride. Yeah, I wish I could make the FS Expo. I just can't do much traveling anymore. I'm hoping it heads back down to Florida again.
Maintaining 300 knots. JetBlue 222.
And we're below 10 here. Let's get you set up as well.
Outside Bravo, switching to 123.45, Cirrus 446, Sierra Papa.
Yeah, Pat 738's going. Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. I don't know. I hope I can convince my wife one day to move out to Arizona because of my breathing. All right.
Cleared visual 9er will report 3 mile final KLM 945.
Southwest
2320, 14 miles from Vecchi. Turn right heading 175 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 17 approach.
Southwest 2320, 14 miles from Vecchi. Right turn to 175 until established. Cleared ILS runway 17 approach.
2320, proceed direct Vecchi. Cleared for the ILS runway 17 approach.
Direct Vecchi for Southwest 2320, cleared ILS 17 approach. This has been a pretty good ride. Oh, how about we slow down here, Johnny? Except for pilot error. Let's slow down here.
Reducing to 220 knots, Virgin 875.
I do believe that's the airport and a runway coming in sight there. What a great run, man. .737 golf cart. Oh, how cool would that be? I don't think my wife will let me get one. Well, I already told my wife. I said, listen, I said, if we ever hit the lottery for like big money, I says, I want to buy another one of these and have it put on casters so I can bring it to the FS shows, the expos. I says, that I would do on a regular basis. All right, let's pick up the localizer here.
Resuming on navigation, Mooney 10 Bravo, Mike.
And let's start slowing, shall we? Flaps.
Southwest 2320, contact Winona Tower on 120.3.
Winona Tower on 120.3. Good day. Tower, Southwest 2320, with you at 3100 inbound, Vicky. Let's go to 5.
Southwest 2320, Winona Tower, winds calm, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear land, 17, Southwest 2320. And let's go to 10. How great was this run with SayIntentions, man? Oh, yeah, baby. Beautiful run. A couple of things that I had to intervene, but, man, not bad at all. What a beautiful run. So we're holding at 5.
Plane 11 Bravo, Charlie, squawk 0315, switch to 135.4. Squawking 0315, switching to 135.411.
Holding at 5, and we're looking at 294.
59, enter left downwind, expect landing clearance.
Entering left downwind, awaiting landing clearance, Mustang 9er Kilo Uniform.
It's all looking pretty good.
2500.
Give me the gear. They did this right.
Slow to 170 knots. 5 mile final contact tower 118.3. Good night.
170 tower 118.
That was for me, yes.
American 11.
We stop 9001 Bravo, taxi to
That was
runway
not for
24
me.
via taxiway Alpha.
All right, give me 15.
Taxiing to runway 24 via taxiway Alpha, Beechcraft
And what are we
9001
coming
Bravo.
at? I said 139, 5 on the miss, 294. We are looking pretty good. And let's keep going. 25 and 30. All right, lights, engine start, selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified.
United 1244 cleared the visual 27.
Let me have
United 1244.
And we have gate 6. Alright, my bird. I've got control. What a great ride, man. Oh. I'll tell you, SayIntentions, when it works right, wow. You'll have VATSIM basically coverage completely around the world. That's another thing. They get this working with VATSIM where there's no coverage and it just picks up from there. Oh, that's a winner. Man, to be 20 again. Not because I want to be young and go through everything again, because I don't. But you guys coming into flight simulation just now, oh man, if you got it made.
Approaching 17.
What a beautiful ride, man.
Mooney 45 Quebec Romeo, climb to 7,500, contact approach on 121.9er.
400.
Climbing to 7,500, switching to 121.9er, 45. Quebec
Mooney
Romeo.
824 Foxtrot Delta, to right base, runway 32.
Right base, runway tree 2 for Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
Continue. Prepare for landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Welcome to Kona.
Right base, runway 32.
Right base, runway tree 2 for Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
80 knots.
Southwest 2320, welcome to Winona, contact ground on 121.9er.
Would be nice to have somebody working the radios, but
FedEx 1259, heavy descend and maintain 3000 airport, 12 o'clock 20 miles.
Descending to 3000 airport in sight, FedEx 1249 heavy.
Southwest 2320 going to ground, 121.9, good day. Ground, Southwest 2320 with you at Hotel, looking to go to gate 6. ETA test.
Southwest 2320, Winona ground taxi to gate 6 via Hotel Alpha Bravo Sierra.
Taxi to gate seat 6 via Hotel Alpha Bravo Sierra.
For residential chemtrail ops at or above flight level 350.
Chemtrail ops approved. Janet 294.
Gate 6 is basically right in front of us, so I have no idea what they just gave us there. That's, yeah, no.
Cessna 908.
Alright, so that's a little weird.
Taxi to holding
Right
point
there.
Charlie Tree via taxiways Echo and
Let me get this
Foxtrot.
all set up here.
Taxiing to holding point
You are
Charlie
not up.
Tree via Echo and Foxtrot. Cessna
Rest of that's all
908
looking
Charlie
good. We
Echo.
can continue on in.
Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo, cross runway 24.
What a
contact
great
ground
ride.
on 121.9er. Crossing
What a
runway
great
24,
ride,
contacting ground on 121.9er. Falcon 762 Foxtrot
Wow.
Romeo.
Maintaining 4,000 expecting vectors for
It's like they know the other person's on the radio and they're trying to speak louder than the other person. That's wild. We're going to pick a spot, any spot, because that spot is taken. And we killed number 2.
Southwest 399 reduce speed to 180, then descend and maintain 4000.
Slowing to 180, then down to 4,000 Southwest 399er.
Oh, we don't have anybody here. No marshal this ride. Interesting. Interesting. Let's give you
Pacific
now.
1323, you're following the 767, 12 o'clock and 6
And
miles.
collision. You guys are off.
767 Pacific 1323.
Let me have this.
Biplane 11 Bravo,
That
Charlie
was
Squawk
a
0,
great
156
ride.
to 135.4.
And Say Intention performed fairly well.
Squawking 031.
Absolutely beautiful.
135.4.
Great run.
Bravo,
Alright,
Charlie.
ground services. You set the chocks. You doors. You. Chocks are in position. We got ground power. Yes. Let's get set for unconditioned air. You come off. Don't need fuel pumps. Don't need you. You're off. You're off. And you're on standby. Let's see what we have. It would be great to get the return flight in because this was fantastic. All right, let's see. Shutdown. Electrical power. APU or ground. We're on ground. Bleed air. We're set for unconditioned air. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat is off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We don't need the logo light. Flight directors are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. And that is basically a wrap. That's back to where it should be. All right, everybody. Man, there was a whole bunch of people here that stopped in today. I hope you enjoyed that ride. I was just checking out SayIntentions, and from Honolulu into Kona, just a couple of issues, but wow, what a great run from cold and dark to, well, we didn't secure on the back end, but that wouldn't have anything to do with SayIntentions. So everybody that was here today, man, I always enjoyed the company and the conversation. Pulling chocks, just pre. Who else was here? Jim was here. Aaron was here. We had a whole bunch of people. Who else did I miss? Greg was here. Luke was here. Yeah, there's a whole ton of people. If I missed you, sorry about it. But I always enjoy the company and the conversation. I will catch you on my next run. I'm going to see if I can get another live flight in today. Maybe I can do the return run with SayIntentions. But what a great run. All right, everybody, take care. I will catch you on my next run.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike taxi to holding point Tango 2 via taxiway hotel. Taxiing to holding point Tango 2 via hotel Embraer 225 Echo Mike. King Air 145 Kilo Alpha taxi to holding point Bravo 2 via taxiway Delta and Echo. Taxiing to holding point Bravo 2 via Delta and Echo King Air 145 Kilo Alpha. Gulfstream 9er Hotel Lima, maintain present speed. Super A380 behind you. Maintaining speed 9er Hotel Lima. Tornado 89.